Hello YouTube, this is the Bucket coming at you today with my Heckler & Koch PSP P7 West German police gun. This is my third in a series of my third video in a series for the West German police pistols. I've already done the P5, already done the P6. We're going to have a range review. That'll be the fourth video. Make sure to check those out. So after the 1972 Olympic massacre, the West German police states decided that they were going to have a police trial to get new pistols. They needed it to be a compact style pistol that shot 9mm out of an 8-round detachable box magazine. It had to be quick to come into action, and this is what H&K had come up with. After the P9S, the H&K wanted to have a new pistol design. And one of the first things that they did was come up with a new locking system. So this actually has a delayed gas blowback system. And how it works is once the gun is fired, there is a hole in the chamber that vents gas into a cylinder that engages against a piston that holds this locked up until the bullet leaves the barrel. The gases can dissipate safely, and the slide can reciprocate at that point. What this does is allows it to have a fixed barrel, which with a fixed barrel, you're going to have increased accuracy. Also, they put polygonal rifling in this particular pistol, which people can argue one way or another, but a lot of people really like the polygonal rifling and feel that it can increase accuracy. They have the recoil spring is around the barrel, which all of those things matched up together allows for an extremely low bore axis on this gun, which is going to help with felt recoil. Also, you'll see this big lever right here. This lever is one of the other unique features. It's a squeeze cocking lever, which makes the gun completely safe to carry when it is not engaged. Most striker-fired guns, the striker is partially cocked at all times. This causes for you to have a longer trigger pull that is going to affect accuracy. This is a little different. So when you squeeze this back, you'll see the loaded striker indicator right there, and you will now have a nice, crisp, single action trigger, and you'll only have one type of trigger pull, which will help with accuracy going forward. Also, this acts as a slide stop, slide release. It just kind of does a lot of different things with this particular lever right here. This lever adds to a lot of complexity. There's like a clockwork of levers and springs underneath this grip, which does affect the cost. So this is not a simple Browning design. This has lots of different unique features with it. One of the other things that this does is this gun has really limited amount of controls because this squeeze cocker does so much. It's really tight to the gun, doesn't have a lot to be snagged. This is the takedown button, and the only other control that you have is the heel release for the magazine. So this is easy to conceal. This is just a really slick, smooth gun. Not a lot of sharp edges, as you can see, going all around this gun. So as far as the cons with this particular gun, again, that clockwork action with the squeeze decocker is going to cause a lot of additional cost, and with every moving piece that you have, that's another thing that can fail. While these are known for being really pretty stout guns, the more pieces you've got, the more opportunities for some failures. Also, with all that complexity, you're going to have to pay a lot more for your armors to be trained up on this particular gun. One of the other cons on this gun is this delay gas blowback system. When it vents that gas, it's hot, which can cause the frame after about 40 or 50 rounds to warm up and become unpleasant to shoot. In later models, the P7 M8, for instance, has a plastic buffer right here, which is supposed to mitigate some of the heat as it dissipates. So, you know, all of these things made for this to get adopted by only about 2 or 3 police states from the West Germans. the cost turned a lot of people away. And kind of the uniqueness to this design meant that they felt that they would have to train more people, train their officers more, and that kind of scared some of the people away. So this is probably the most expensive of the 3 guns on the collector market today. And while it is really cool and really unique, that cost can shoo some people away just as it is to this day. My P7 was made in September of 1983. This NDS is the symbol for the Lower Saxony Police, and this DE just as an import mark to let it know that it came from Germany. H&K had a deal with the West German police departments, and they would buy back all of their pistols when they were imported back into the country. This is the box that they would often be imported in with. This one goes along with my P7 that I have. It's just a simple black design. This is the manual that it would come with. It's a pretty full-length manual, a little bit different than the P5 one. They would also come with this brush used to clean the cylinder for the delay blowback, and then had a special tool for the barrel as well. So that's the history. That's kind of the rundown of the P7. You can go ahead and check out my P5 video, the P6 video. We're going to have the range review of all 3 of these together. We're going to get the Goat Whisperer, we're going to get Tanfoglio out. We're going to shoot all 3 of these guns and tell you what we think about them together. All the likes, all the comments, all the shares are really, really appreciated. I really appreciate all of those. And as always, you stay classy, YouTube. Little baby bucket, do you want to live in California?
No.
Why?
Because I'm not a compliment.